He is no longer the heir in waiting. The title he held for a lifetime is gone. He is now the Prince of Wales in fact, not just in name. The death of his grandmother, the illness of his father, and the weight of a crown that is now imminently his have landed on his shoulders all at once. And something fundamental has shifted. This is not the William we used to know. The playful, sometimes hesitant prince has been replaced by a new, more formidable figure. But who is this new Prince William? And what has this rapid, brutal transformation cost him? Welcome to Royal Report 24/7, the channel dedicated to understanding the real people behind the royal titles. If you are fascinated by the human stories at the heart of the monarchy, you are in the right place. Before we analyze the stunning changes in William's demeanor and strategy, make sure you're part of our community. Subscribe to Royal Report 24/7 and hit the like button right now. Your support allows us to bring you these in-depth character studies. Share this video to spread the insight. Now, let's meet the new Prince of Wales. The evidence of this transformation is not in one single event, but in a pattern of behavior that has become impossible to ignore. Let's compare the then and the now. Then, William was often perceived as cautious, even reluctant. He took his time to step into his role. He prioritized a normal life for his family in Norfolk. He seemed to value his privacy above all else, sometimes at the expense of public visibility. He was, in many ways, his mother's son, yearning for a life away from the glare. Now, we see a man who has fully embraced his destiny with a newfound intensity. His public appearances are more frequent, his speech is more confident, and his presence more commanding. The man who once seemed uncomfortable in the spotlight now occupies it with an undeniable authority. The weight has not crushed him, it has focused him. So what are the key drivers behind this profound change? The first, and most significant, is the condition of his father, King Charles. William has watched his father wait a lifetime for the throne, only to have his reign coincide with a battle against cancer. This has instilled in William a profound sense of urgency. He does not have the luxury of a decades-long apprenticeship. He must be ready now. The crown is not a distant future prospect. It is a present-day responsibility. This reality has sharpened his focus and hardened his resolve. The second driver is his role as a protector. William has always been a protector of his brother, Heir, in their youth, and now, fiercely, of his wife and children. But recent events have amplified this trait to a strategic level. He is now the chief protector of the entire monarchy. He sees the threats clearly. The ongoing drama with Harry and Meghan, the scandal of Prince Andrew, the fluctuating public opinion. His new, more formidable public persona is a shield. He is projecting strength to stabilize the institution during a period of unprecedented vulnerability. This leads us to the most telling change, his relationship with the media. The old William was often at odds with the press, a stance born from the trauma of his mother's death. He kept them at a firm, often cold, distance. The new William has not forgotten the past, but he has evolved. He has become a master of the media game. He understands that in the 21st century, the monarchy cannot survive by hiding. It must communicate. We see this in the calculated release of personal photos, the carefully managed social media posts, and the willingness to show more of his family life than ever before. But this access is always on his terms. It is a strategy, not a surrender. He is using the tools of the modern world to control the narrative, rather than letting the narrative control him. This is not the action of a reluctant prince. It is the strategy of a future king who understands power. His body language tells the same story. Observe him now. His posture is straighter, his gaze more direct. The easygoing smile is still there, but it is now layered with a new gravity. When he stands with Catherine, the partnership feels less like a romance and more like a co-presidency. They are a united front, a dual engine driving the monarchy forward. The body language of a man who knows his fate is now the body language of a man who has accepted it and is preparing to shape it. But has this change come at a personal cost? Our sources within palace circles suggest that it has. The playful Wills of the past is a persona he can no longer afford. The burden is immense and isolating. The rift with his brother, Harry, is not just a family tragedy. It is a profound personal loss that has left him without his closest confidant from within the system. The weight of his future is a burden he must carry largely alone, shared only with Catherine. This new William is also more politically assertive. While remaining strictly nonpartisan, he has become more vocal and more specific on the issues he champions. His ambitious Homewards project to end homelessness is a perfect example. It is a bold, 5-year, multi-city plan that goes beyond the traditional royal patronage of simply highlighting a problem. It is a hands-on, results-driven initiative that demands accountability. This is not a prince who is content to just be a figurehead. He is a prince who wants to get things done. Some critics argue that this new assertiveness has made him seem colder, more detached. They point to his handling of the Harry situation, which has been characterized by a wall of silence and legal action rather than open arms. But from William's perspective, this is not coldness, it is necessity. He is no longer dealing just with a rebellious brother. He is dealing with a global media entity that has repeatedly attacked his family and the institution he is sworn to protect. His response has been institutional, not personal, because the threat is to the institution. So, who is the new Prince William? He is a man forged by sudden and immense pressure. He is a strategist, a protector, and a realist. He is a man who has buried the hesitant heir and fully embraced the mantle of the future king. The boy who wanted a normal life has become the man who understands that a normal life was never his destiny. The transformation is complete. The preparation is over. Prince William is ready. And the monarchy he will one day lead will be shaped in his new, more resolute image. The question is no longer if he is ready, but what kind of king this new, formidable Prince William will become. The evolution of Prince William is one of the most critical stories of the modern monarchy. To follow this journey as he steps closer to the throne, you cannot afford to miss our reports. If you want to understand the man who will be king, like this video, share it with your friends, and most importantly, subscribe to Royal Report 24/7 and hit the notification bell. We are your guide to the future of the crown. Thank you for watching.